Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Dead Cells. Yes, custom mode run for my warm-up. I've been enjoying these Dead Cells warm-ups. I don't know how much Dead Cells I'm gonna play overall, but at least for now, I'm enjoying it, and I thought that was a bug on my screen. It was just a bat in the video game world. For right now, you know, there's no clear indication that there's gonna be like another Dead Cells DLC anytime in the future, so, you know, I don't wanna, I don't want to burn myself out and then not have the desire to play Dead Cells when they actually come out with some more DLC or something. This is a weird setup because there's no good melee weapons for red, and I was considering doing a red run. I was considering doing a tactics run since we have 2 levels of tactics and there's a nerves of goddamn steel over there. There's also throwing objects, weirdo mace that I dislike, and then magic missiles, which are pretty good. Let's go for the, maybe the tactics build. I don't think I've done tactics, like, immediately recently. I think the last run we did was survival anyways. Oh, built-in piercing on the first floor. You'll love to see it. And what I love to see is that we already have shots pierce the first target on the starting bow. So this is something that we can use for quite some time, I think. MacLeod says, hey Abe, if you're interested, Cruelty Squad is 50% off. Sell it to me, Bubonic Lettuce. Sell me Cruelty Squad. What is it? I'll play whatever. Well, I'm not gonna play whatever, but I could play whatever. But you gotta sell it to me. All right. All right. I think there was an enemy over here. Nope, there was not. There's a couple of games that I've been playing recently that I've been especially enjoying, and I'm not just talking about Dead Cells, Vagante. I should really play some more. Ooh, what the heck? It's like a freaking loot cave over here. Hieroglyphs? Nah. I really should be playing some more Darkest Dungeon at some point, because I have not been playing much of that recently, but the timeout, the break, and the Dead Cells has been a nice little callback. That's a lot of food for the first floor. It's been a nice little callback to some classic Abe gamephilia. That doesn't make any sense. There's a soft place in my heart for Dead Cells. It is a great game. Explosive crossbow, no thank you. There's no reason I see to buy a new weapon. What we currently have is freaking dynamite. I wouldn't mind doing a Watcher run here because we do have the classic Watcher build, aka tactics. Disposable account says Monster Trainer Slay the Spire Downfall. I have not played much. I mean, I've obviously have not played much Slay the Spire or Monster Train lately. But even when the other day when I was looking for something to record, my mind didn't immediately jump to like Monster Train, even though for a while that was like my warm-up. Like my warm-up for warm-ups. It's, man, I really want something to play that I can play on my own, that's easy to play, that I like. Play a little bit of Monster Train, and then I haven't done that for a while. I need to find a new warm-up game for myself. What new weapon are we using today? Jackman says new. Bubonic Lettuce says Nerves of Steel. It's not really that new, is it? It's a same old weapon, but it's a classic. What are the new weapons? I have to remember. Scissors and comb are the newest weapons added to Dead Cells, right? Clean cut update. Before that, it's like the Morning Star, the Cross. What else was added in? I don't remember. I'm going sewers on this one. But I have to acknowledge that I love what I love. Bubonic Lettuce says it's an immersive simulator, most similar to Deus Ex. It's vaguely connected, hard to put into words. So you don't know, do ya? You gotta put your game reviewer hat on, Bubonic. Sell it to me. Consider doing more, says disposable account. You have a sickness. You have a sick desire for Monster Train and Slay the Spire, don't you? A sickness that can only be cured with more cowbell. Donk, 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 donk. No, if I you know, start beating, I'm going to immediately get the tracks to bullets per minute stuck in my head. I don't know how many people out there enjoy FPSs, but damn it, that's what I want to play. Maybe not for streaming, because it is a little bit chaotic and could give me something to play kind of like on my own, potentially. But God, it's just so much fun. Everyone needs a game they can play on their own, though. Something that they can use to relax with. Early banks are too much. Yeah, I really do not want to do an early bank. When you are at your weakest, when you have absolutely no like weapon upgrades or anything, the early bank is just absolutely atrocious. That was very weird. Where are we going? I'm going, let's finish off this lower area. We're here. There we go. God, you can tell just how, like, comfortable I am with Nerves of Steel, where I can just kind of just go through the entire level in like half a second. Oh, I love it. Well, there's a 50. I thought we were at 60, but I guess not. We're at 52. Hold on. 1 second, I gotta alt-tab. Someone in Discord said that they bought Dead Cells after watching me play it, and I had to respond. I'd say, it's a goddamn good game. Because it absolutely is. I mean, I said it previously, Dead Cells is like one of my favorite games. It has that like satisfaction to it of when you're in a good rhythm, dodging, killing enemies. It's absurdly satisfying. And it's one of those games that only got more satisfying as it was continually developed. Because there was a significant amount of work put into Dead Cells. It's not a new roguelite, it has been out for quite some time. Just constantly getting updates. Dude, we have so many, oh, let's go. We have so many points in tactics. Not a single wasted scroll. God, I would love for this run to be like my most powerful run of all time. Let's get like 45 scrolls in tactics. Let's one-shot the final boss. Oh. Oh. Sorry, I'm just getting into it right now. It's what I mean when the game is satisfying and it just clicks with you. How's this gonna work? The alchemic pistol, we might want to consider putting that in our backpack and having that fire automatically, or we could just continuously upgrade our stats to the point where this can actually kill with, or deal with lots of the crowd control. But we're already dealing with the crowd control ourselves just by, you know, using our weapon. Excuse me. You know, this definitely gives us an ability to shoot at enemies and then run away, but Do we need that? Not really. Who needs HP when you just one-shot everything? Including bosses is my end goal here. No, we're not going to the ramparts. They're gleaming. Dun 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 dun. MacLeod says the entire game revolves around you assassinating targets and finding gear and implants to find new ways to progress in levels. So it's Hitman. You want me to play Hitman? Dude, I think at one point I got a key for a Hitman game, but I never ended up playing it because I am lazy as hell and busy and tired all the time. So I just didn't get around to actually playing a lot of these games I picked up keys for in the past. I've never played a Hitman game. It's one of the holes in my gaming knowledge, you know? All right, let's get this scroll. Unfortunately, we've now wasted one scroll. Rip run. Aw, come on, game, come on. I have not seen any floor runes though, so rift runes, which is unfortunate. All right, down we go. I guess if I know that there's gonna be like a weak enemy, I can just smack him with the poison and just let that deal with them. But where's the fun in that? Hitman, but imagine you were slipped some of the most effed up drugs and it's modified. Agent 47 needs some of those drugs. He needs a, you know, personality. Hold on. You know what? Got him. All right, so that's the second floor down. I don't think we've been hit yet, so it's a good start. Good start to a run of Dead Cells. And we are out of here. We're gonna go to the prison, of course. We're gonna check out whatever the heck we can check out there. And there wasn't anything in the shop because it was just a skill shop. No reason to buy anything. Let's get out of here. Dude, I am on point today. I was very much considering playing some Darkest Dungeon today. I guess I'm glad I jumped into Dead Cells because this run, it's a lot of fun. It's just a solid, straightforward, kind of casual run for me right now. Oh, Abe makes it look easy. I mean, yeah. Thank you. But, I mean, this has just been a good run. Burning Oil, Shots Pierce. I don't think it's worth much to reroll because what I'm really looking for here is I'm really looking for picking up a new weapon and then upgrading that. Level 4 weapons like the Nerves of Steel, it only gets 3 modifiers. Trying to re-roll it into like plus damage on a poison target is going to be a little bit hard. But support, plus damage on a deployed skill, close range damage plus 37%, both of those are pretty good. Let's roll support. You know, when am I more likely to use a turret? When there's an elite. As a result, we can get that damage bonus. Or boss, you know, we're gonna put down our turrets then. God, you know what would be funny? A mimic cursed chest. It takes your health and then spits out like not zombies and birds. What are more annoying enemies? How about like 10 pirate captains and like harpies? That would be fantastic. What do we got? Great Owl of War. It's actually really, really good. Plus damage on a poison target as well. Let's take this over the Tesla coil. Book mages, oh god. Yes, I love it. They're so hard to kill. Dun, 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 dun. That's so good. Cork has an evil mind. Yeah. Zini Slice is real good. The Tesla coil's real good too, and it's better on the boss. So, do we want Tesla coil? I don't know. Shots pierce all enemies, plus damage when you're around it. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of the Tesla coil. Don't like that hallway. All right. Angered Owl, doing a good job. One more enemy. I mean, we're one-shotting everything, so it doesn't really matter. Whoa, not one-shotting him. Doesn't really matter if we actually get that turret to land, does it? Uh-oh, malaise is starting to increase. Maybe that's part of the reason why whenever I come down to the sewers, I always feel like the malaise levels is rising a little bit much. It's because in this area, in this biome, I always have to go a little bit more slowly than I otherwise would because it's so gosh darn hard. I wish I could hold 2 owls. It's actually better than the current owl. Well, I mean, yes and no. It's literally 1 level higher, but the current one does have that poison synergy. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe I should have oh, we'll buy this. I was gonna say maybe we should buy the wolf trap. Wolf trap actually, funnily enough, does work pretty well on the boss. It's very weird, but it kind of does. Just an invisible elite, not a huge concern. You, though, are just annoying. Thank you, Owl. Maybe this is the run where I actually get to, like, use my owl effectively. Thank you. Hold on. We will have to get a new weapon at some point soon. We're fine for right now, though. Nope. Malaise cleared. Bird dead. Not birdemic, that's something completely different. Sure, you know what? Slightly higher quality amulet. Doesn't really give us any additional stats, but that's okay. It doesn't cost us any in tactics. We are still rolling nearly maximum. Oh, right, I didn't pick up the key. I gotta sneeze. Hey, excuse me. Wow, I missed that. Definitely, I feel like I should take a quick, like, 2-second look around, because if I didn't see that, I certainly didn't have my head in the game trying to find any of the other possible secrets we could find on the floor. Birdemic, the avian flu? No, the film. You want to watch a bad movie? Oh my god, Birdemic is just god-awful. Which means everyone should watch it. I haven't seen any movies recently. Maybe that's something that I should do at some point. Not even like theater films. Theater films, you know, I'm a theater film guy. Even just like bad movies, going out to see a movie. I haven't seen any movies recently. Come on, jump down, thank you. I really hope that there's a floor rune here. Rift, please? Wizard? Anyone? Really? Ah, well, that's okay. Bit unfortunate that there is no bonus scroll on the floor. Again, I'll just reiterate something that I heard a long time ago and then took for gospel. There's a 50% chance of getting a bonus on this floor. A bonus rune. Didn't find it. You've chosen poorly. More like you've rolled poorly on the RNG dice of the world. Yep, I don't see anything. Wow, not 60 enemies in the whole level. Yeah, 58. Sometimes I do forget that there's not supposed to be 60, and then I go to the next floor and I'm like, oh, I took damage. I only got to like 59 enemies, and then I don't get the bonus floor rune, but there's not supposed to be a bonus floor rune. Sorry, not bonus floor rune, bonus door, the perfect door. Yeah, there's no kill door here, or time door. I always forget that. It's just a side room. Oh, well, you do have to take something. We'll go point blank. Is that a door you passed up? That just goes to the ramparts, I think? We can check the map. Oh god, I'm this guy. Yeah, it goes up to the ramparts. Weird exit, but if you are looking for an alternate path, there it is. Now this floor is the true test, because I hate this floor. I don't hate this floor. I hate the enemies in this floor. I hate the traps. I hate the dang old tentacles, man. So I'm just waiting for the moment for me to take a buttload of dumb damage. Get almost like one shot by a tentacle that I couldn't see. Is this incentivized? I feel like it might be, because we're getting a lot of drops so far. And it's a bit of a long level too. Lots of hallways without anything to kill. As a result, you know, lots of opportunities for the malaise to increase without you being able to deal with it. Sinew Slicer 7. Nah, we've got that heavy turret, which is better, I think. King. The Shovel King. I am the Shovel King. Hello? There we go. Oh, like that! You... Oh. How was it like... How was I supposed to know that it was gonna be a fast tentacle? I couldn't. There's literally no way of telling. I mean, I could have seen how fast it was moving, but... It's like a... You see that guy one out of every, like, 5 runs. Come on, game. Come on. You're gonna do this to me? Ooh, parry shield. I like. Not a mimic. Good. Come on, you're gonna do this to me, game. Apparently this game is gonna do that to me. And that's what it is about this floor. This, like, unexpected nonsense that can surprise you. And that's one of them. Just a very fast enemy for some reason. It's like if you're playing Vagante and you find an elite and who, like an elite zombie, and you're surprised by him and you're like, oh god, what the heck? Like, I feel so betrayed by the game. Hope for the Glock today. Can we oh, hold on. Can we go to the Fractured Shrines? Not from the crypt. Man, I really wish you could go from the crypt to the shrine. Oh, we lost our owl. That's right. I really wish you could go from the crypt to the shrine, because that would be a lot of fun. I mean, that's the fun biome. You go there when you want to have a good time. For a good time, call. At least that one I kind of anticipated him immediately trying to hit me. Freaking tentacle. God, what I would give for a gun. What I would give for a gun. Knock, knock, knock. Hello, FBI? Or would that be ATF? I'm not drinking while shooting. Oh, come on. Sure, do it. Didn't even get poisoned, look at that. Kept our 25. Excuse me a second. Dude, he has no face. Isn't there, I forget what game, isn't there like a Souls-like, maybe it's Bloodborne, maybe it's Demon Souls, isn't there one of those games where you fight lots of very large, rotund enemies with no face, a void, they've got like the Sarlacc pit teeth pointing into the middle, and there's like you fight him in like a ruined castle. It kind of like goes down a ramp and loops around, and at the top there's a door with an NPC behind it. What game am I thinking of? First person to get it right gives me, or I give 100 gift subs. No, I'm not gonna do that. That would bankrupt me. I know it's something. Jackman just says DS3, Demon Souls. Well, I mean, I already said both of those. Which, like, it's gotta be like maybe not like a DLC area, but I don't know. I have a clear picture of it. I just can't put a name to it. Fat man with the bird onion head. Excuse me? Darkest Dungeon 2 Last Giant. Well, that's a boss that has that characteristics, right? I'm not thinking about a boss. I'm thinking of there's multiple of these enemies. It's probably not Sekiro. It sounds like Ring City. It might be Ring City. I don't remember any of the actual names for any of the games, or their DLCs, or their areas, or their enemies, or their bosses, or their NPCs, or their lore. That's a fast tentacle. But I am leaning towards it's probably Dark Souls 3. I bet you if I looked at the wiki, I could just look at it like a list of the enemies and go like, oh yeah, guy with no head, this one. It's right here. No. Don't want the deck of cards. There are enemies that fit that description in the Ring City. Yeah, that's probably what it is then. Has been a while since I played a Souls game. That would be fun to come back to. You know what I haven't played in a long time? Bloodborne. I'd love to like play the remake. I just don't have a PlayStation. If they ever released it on PC, I would be right there. Quick bow. Don't want it, don't need it. Don't need it. Although, maybe we should have actually ate that food because we would get the plus 50% damage bonus for being at full health. Okay, let's just wait for those bombs to explode. Bloodborne, the Souls game with a gun. The Souls game with a gun where they don't want you to use the gun, because You would expect a gun to do a lot of damage. No, gun just maybe occasionally staggers enemies if you hit him at the right moment. And I never understood that about the Bloodborne gun. Like, yeah, I get it. It's not supposed to be used for damage. It's supposed to be used as a parry mechanic, which is interesting. But also, it's a gun. If I got shot with the gun, that might hurt more than getting stabbed. Well, I don't know. If you got stabbed, you'd probably feel it. Hokuto's bow or the alchemic carbine? We probably want the Hokuto's bow here. But actually, what we really want to do is replace the parry shield. Parry shield is fantastic, though. I mean, this is kind of like my ideal tactics run, is you've got a, and we'll do it like this. You've got a Hokuto's bow. We can re-roll it to give it like fire or poison. Even if we don't, we have alchemic carbine, nerves of steel for raw damage. We can inflict a lot of DOT on enemies. Like, this is solid. Grab the cannon, focus on int and dex, and one-shot the boss. I was very bad, when I played Bloodborne a long time ago, I was very bad at it. So what I would do is I would get the cannon, not worry about the parry, and then for like really annoying enemies that are small, lithe, and, you know, agile, I would just go... Ah, the hunting with grandpa build. I mean, we're going damage, right? So let's go damage. We don't need the parry shield for the boss at all. We can re-roll a couple of perk choices here to get more damage by allowing us to fire that alchemic pistol. Alchemic pistol, we might... Oh, I should have really looked at this, because that could have been a mimic, or not a mimic, a curse chest. We really do want to look for the Hokuto's bow to apply poison or fire. If we get that, we probably don't need the alchemic pistol in the backpack. We could probably just get rid of it. But for now, I want it because it is fun, even if we have to enable it. There is a shop. I would very much love to be able to pick up a new weapon, but these are just skills. I mean, we'll see what they have. 9 over 7. Yeah, okay, I'll upgrade. Yeah, we got the money. Not a mimic. We want the heavy turret. That's a very good turret to have for this fight. 8 to 9? Nah, that time I won't spend the money. What could be good? No, okay, never mind. Sorry. I was thinking like, okay, I could go for a ceiling turret if we have poison. It's a guaranteed crit, but you know what? We don't need to worry about that. Lady Maria in the DLC in the Astral Clock Tower, says Jackman. Is that what it is? Hold on. Lady Maria Astral Clock Tower. Lady Maria of the Astral Clock Tower. Oh, I remember that boss. Not the one I was thinking of. Dark Souls 3 Ringed City Enemies Void Faces. Herald Legion Knight. That's the first result. Oh yeah, absolutely that guy. Herald Legion Knight. He has no head. His head is a void, and he's from the Ring City DLC. Yeah. Hold on. There's another enemy with no head in that one, right? The Ring Knight has like a void in his chest. Suppose. And then Dark Eater Madir is the boss down there. Is that the cool dragon boss that I really enjoyed, because you jump down a very long drop to fight him, and then if you just stand perfectly still, he can't hit you with his primary initiation attack. That's good. Hide the face Herald. Who's Herald? I don't know a Herald. It's also not hide the face, it's more like no face Herald. Herald, no face Herald. lost his face to a... I don't know. What are you in Dark Souls 3? Are you an undead? Are you a hollow? What do they call you in Dark Souls 3? The player characters and people like you. Because it's hollow in Dark Souls 1. In Dark Souls 2, you're just like a person who can light on fire, but the fire effects really suck, so you're just kind of like orange. And I forget what it is in 3. Ashen one, thank you. Yeah, that's what it is. Ah, okay. No, I didn't change. I forgot to change the mutations. Well, we're probably not going to have the alchemic carbine today, but that's okay. The owl should keep enabling us to do the bonus damage. There you go. There you go. There you go. Get him, owl. That's your job. Thank you. I mean, this is like my favorite way of handling the tentacles. E.g., don't worry about the tentacle build. Just let the turrets do all the damage for you. And he's dead. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, I do see a whip there, but like... Would you be ashamed if I didn't take it? Where are we going after this? Slumbering Sanctuary. I mean, we could definitely do a cavern run. Go fight the giant on this one. Oh my god, he would go down in a heartbeat. Yeah, let's do that. If we're doing that, we can actually take this turret too. Sherbert, welcome. How are you doing today? Hello. Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my Sherbert gal. Legendary Serenade, huh? Lasts indefinitely? I mean, would you rather have this or the owl? I don't know. The owl can be angered to do more damage, but the Serenade is just, it doesn't draw aggro. It smacks. It's got similar DPS. It's legendary. We can hit it if, like, we can hit with it if we want, just to do some, like, melee damage, depending on what enemies we're fighting. Bird and sword. I mean, if we did that... Is there something wrong? No touching. Can I hold the owl? No, owl's all the way up there. Can't hold the sword. You know, yeah, double pets, bird and sword. Why not? You know, in my mind, I was like, I didn't know that would happen, said Jackman. That's actually an achievement. We don't need the turret. The more I think about it, the more I realize we don't need the turret. We can just roll sword owl, and that's totally fine. Here's a little bit of a... I'll probably re-roll it, of course, just to get rid of the double damage, though. Plus 15% damage, pretty good. If you have the cat, I think the cat wins against the sword, which is very funny. I like to think of it as just the latest DLC pet wins. So the real question is, what is stronger than a cat? Because that's going to be the next one, and that's going to live versus cat. All right, disengagement we want. We do want Acrobata Pack now. 41%? That seems exceptionally low. But it's very good. I mean, do we even need it? Why not? It's damage, right? It's DPS. And we don't need support since I got rid of the turrets. So this is point blank. Yeah. Although networking is actually kind of interesting now, because if we take networking, then if we hit an enemy, the pets will do damage to all of the enemies that are networked and start sharing the damage. The thing is that we don't really need that because I assume also that this is only our ranged attack, not the owl applying networking or anything like that, but I still think you want point blank. Like when we go, if we're going to fight the giant, I really like point blank over networking because I know you can hit the hands with networking, but I really want to hit the eye with as much damage as possible, which means point blank. So I think that's my choice. And of course, now we get Hokuto's bow with that poison shot, which is fantastic. All right, I think we're good. Yeah, summoner build. I don't think I've ever rolled multiple pets. Like honestly, like actually thinking that it's the right call. Now it's gonna take a minute before we can actually summon them again, but that's just due to the fact that we left the biome. The game doesn't like it when you do that. So let's see. Does Hokuto's bow pierce? It does! Let's go. Okay, now we've got both pets out. Random weapons? And I guess in theory we could maybe try to upgrade any of the weapons we have, and there you go. There's a better bow, and it poisons the enemy. So yes, that's what we want. Not a mimic. I know, I see the Bible. I see the fire as well, but like what can I say? I like the run we've got here. I've liked the build. This is let the pets do it for yourself build. Get some biters, says Jackman. Oh crap, Hokuto's bow has biters. Serenade is the owl has biters? What? Unfortunately, like, we do have biters. I don't want biters. I gotta figure out a way of getting rid of these biters. Biters are bad. Bad. Biter, bad. Marksman's bow. Ooh, that's damage. We're still on Nerves of Steel 4. This makes me really want to fight Clock Boss because we can crit at range, but I really just need an upgrade to the weapons we already have, you know? Did you forget to deworm your pets, says Quark? Must have. They're filled with biters! But the biters are so cute and friendly. Where the heck is our curse chest? Are we gonna have to hit the button to get it? I feel like sometimes you have to hit the button to get it. No enemies, so just take that out of the equation. Give me the monsters. Over here. Yeah, I think the curse chest is gonna be beyond one of the doors, which is a little bit unfortunate. Because I would prefer to do it now. Yeah. Well, let's go hit the button, I guess. Jackman says I like the polo ones. I don't think polo is that good, and even legendary. All right. Hey, Cube. I'll just say Cube. Hello, welcome. How's it going? I will not be able to pronounce that name even if I tried. But Cube, welcome. Get out of here. You're still alive? Oh, you know what we need? Ammo. Ammo would have been a nice mutation. Although, not so much for bosses, I guess. Wouldn't really need it for bosses. All right, there's our chest. Good, hope you're well. I'm doing all right today. Having fun with some Dead Cells, as I have been lately. I drink a lot of coffee, so definitely feeling, let's say, energized. Thank you, Sword, thank you. Gotta be a little careful because of this garbage man. I'd rather not even have to deal with him. Ah, let's do it. Two enemies. One enemy. Thunk. There you go. Random skills. Why would I get rid of my skills? Skills are fine. Uh-oh. I don't even really have to attack enemies at this point. Just run through all the enemies and just let the pets do the work for me. Pixely, welcome. How are you doing today? What do we got? 2 levels of tactics, same quality. I guess let's replace this one for put oil on the ground. Ah, hello. I don't know why I think that we ever need to like equip Serenade. You know, there is a bit of a strategy here now that I think about it. We could get a different Serenade, like just a normal one that's off color, and we could use that to help enable the damage of the flying Serenade. We can just equip a bad one just to enable the tokens that get turned into the super high damage crits. Now that's almost certainly unnecessary, but I think it is a interesting idea for a strategy. I don't know how good it actually would end up being, but there we go. Yonk. Yonk. Hold on, I need this. Serenade build, poggers. It's like a mini Serenade build because I just have one of them, but it's good. Ish. I mean, it is good. Ish. But I'm probably not really going to be, equipping it that often. I'm mostly just going to be using it to, hit things on its own. Oh, a lot of just running down a hallway in this one. There we go. Yeah, we don't need the ammo mutation. As long as I just don't specifically only use Hokuta's bow, as long as I like mix it up a little bit, we'll be fine. I'll get him. Also, I've been trying to look for floor runes. Haven't found any. Disappointing. Haven't found a single one on this run, which is just exceptionally disappointing. Wanted the money. That's okay. Do we need more scrolls? Yes, I always need more scrolls. Man, we're done with the floor. It goes fast, doesn't it? So, are we gonna use the marksman's bow? Nope. Let's go to the cavern. This is my, like, repentance for the last run, where we were down to, like, 1 HP in the cavern. Oh, there's a cat, by the way. Take a drink. We got 20 seconds to burn. Dun, 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 dun. I thought the game was gonna crash for a minute there, like, legitimately. It just kind of hung. Apparently that cat doesn't really care about the owl one way or another. I mean, we'll just, you know, equip this stuff, of course. Well, I mean, we gotta sell it. Why is the cat green? Why is it red? I guess it's brutality because you gotta get up close and personal to throw the cat. But why is it green? The world will never know. Cat 8 Serenade. Well, potted out of the sky at least. Yeah, we're ready. Dun 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 dun. Cavern always takes a long time to load, doesn't it? I wanted to know. Sometimes there are like weird glitches to the level generation. I think I've actually seen a floor rune at the bottom of a one-way pit before in the caverns, and it was very awkward and weird. And did not look good. It didn't look correct at all. But I think I remember that happening once. Oh, it's a good shop. What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? So I'm gonna wait a second, but is it a mimic? No. I'm looking at that parry shield, okay? Because the giant fight has a lot of projectiles on it. So having a parry shield is very nice just to help deal with those. There we go. Yeah. So that could be an option. You know, we can just take something to help us survive against bosses or to have an easier time against bosses. Got him. Whoa! I didn't see that. Freaking jerks. Aw, lost my owl. Damn biters. That's gonna be some re-rolling stuff for later. We gotta save us some money and get rid of these dang biters. Dang old biters, man. Yeah, the cavern is one of those floors where I cannot find the floor rune. Everything is the same color as it. And everything on the floor is already like diamond shaped. Oops. What was I just saying earlier? Just don't abuse the Akuto's bow constantly and you'll never run out. I don't need either of those. You know what we've not seen over the course of the entire run? It makes me very excited. I've not seen a legendary item, which means we're probably about due. I mean, we could get almost anything. And that makes me excited. Okay, there we go. I told you, damn it. The Assassin's Dagger crits up 50%, 62,000 DPS on a backstab, huh? I mean, that's real freaking good. How can we work that into the run? How can we make that something we can utilize here on this almost purely Serenade ranged build here? Well, not Serenade, but pet build. Pre-recorded gameplay. Because that's a lot of damage, but you know what? It's so much more damage than the bow, partially just because we still are rolling the starting bow. So maybe we just want to roll it just because it's better than the nerves of steel. And at this point, we could just use Hokuto's bow as our ranged engager. You know, if we want a, he fell off the map. If we need to hit an enemy with another attack, we say, hey, we're not gonna hit a ranged enemy with another attack and hit him with the bow, we're just gonna hit him with the dang sword. We're up close and personal anyways half the time. He jumped so high. Oops. Oh, they'll get him. Excuse me. Hey, you! As he just gets chopped up by a sword and doesn't protect himself at all. You're bored! Excuse me, Serenade? We're at 63 no-hit kills here? You're bored? All right. I see how it is. I'm not good enough for you, huh? Oops. Not good enough for you, am I? Oh, no! I'm not good enough for him now. The worst part is just now having to wait for the recharge on the owl. Oh, hold on. Random skills, huh? You know, let's look for an owl. That's the only thing that we would probably buy at this point. I'm getting reckless? I'm not getting reckless, it's just that those guys have annoying attacks where they explode. It happens. I've been hit like 3 times over the course of the run so far. I'm relatively happy with where we are, even though we only have 5,000 HP. HP's suffering, but the damage isn't. 3 and 4 on our scrolls too is not that bad on the off-perk scrolls. Again, HP suffers, but the damage sure doesn't. Although actually the damage kind of does suffer on this one because again, we don't have any bonus scrolls. No cursed chests, no floor runes. Turn on the accessibility enhancement feature to make it more prominent. Yeah, I probably should. It would make for the stronger the run, the more fun you have in a game, I think. So making it so that it's easier to find the good floor runes might just you know, crank a run up a notch. Invisible for, no, I mean, we're never attacking. Sorry, we're never not attacking for 5 seconds, so. Just pass on that. We're almost done with the floor, I think. There we go. Let's get the checkpoint. Bonk. A few more things left to grab, and you know, we'll of course go to the shop, see if there's any mimics. What I should be doing is I should be interacting with every shop regardless until we find one that's a mimic, but I don't know. Because if you buy something that you don't want, then you are just kind of spending your money for no reason. You know, you gotta pay for the mimic items. Well, we're at the point where we're not getting any more HP. And we are almost done. I will definitely grab the sword before we leave too. We need something better than this bow. This level 4 bow in a level 12 biome. The starting weapon that we had at the beginning of the run. Hey, biters. Random skills. I mean, let's see if we can get another one. Or another owl. Nope. Nope. Bats are not owls. Owls eat bats. What are the mimic items? It's not the mimic item, it's, well, if you don't know what the mimic is, I'm not gonna spoil it, but I haven't seen a mimic yet. We're not gonna need the parry shield for the boss fight because he's gonna die so damn quickly. Yeah. Okay, here's a question. If we get rid of the alchemic carbine, what are we missing out on? Huh? Decent chunk of DPS. Haven't fought one yet. I would recommend then, first of all, going to a bank, but if we find one, I'll point it out and talk about it, but I don't want to spoil it. Dead Cells is best experienced firsthand. I am going to... I mean, we could take Alchemic Carbine and use that as a primary. Like, we could dump Nerves of Steel, but then we won't be taking the sword. We don't need the sword, but it is fun. I think I want the parry shield, and I want to dump Acrobata Pack. Yeah. I think it's about time. It's a level 12 shield. We're rolling tactics. It's a good trade-off, I think. I'll leave that there for a second. Let's go pick up the sword, which is there. $125,000 DPS. It's pretty good. Yeah, we'll dump Nerves of Steel for this. That's solid. Please climb. Thank you. And these were just skill shots. Skill shops, right? Yeah. All right, I'm good to go. Oh my god, it's raining hard outside. I didn't notice because I had my my headphones on, but it's not thundering. It's not lightning. It's just rain. Let's go. My power's not gonna go out. Yeah, woo! You know what I could do? I could equip ammo mutation now, but we almost certainly don't need it. It might actually be useful for the fight though. Yeah, I'm good to go. I like the loadout. Now the giant doesn't have a backside, so the sword is just gonna be doing 27,000 DPS on its normal damage, but most of our damage is gonna be done by these two familiars anyways, and don't forget, if we want, we can always put the Serenade in our hand. So it's not like we are losing out if we want to equip a melee weapon. I think now I will afford some rerolls and try to look for some damage synergies. Poison, specifically. Don't want any of these. We're gonna be looking for the owl, more damage on poison, the sword, more damage on poison, the dagger, more damage on poison too. All of it. Let's start here. Burning. If I can make the owl burn, then we can get a burning synergy. But this doesn't have more damage on burning oil, just burning. See, now we've got burning oil. Still don't have flames. Hokuto's bow, we could get flame shots, but probably don't want. You know what? We probably do want double damage for the upcoming combat, but then we'll re-roll again. So you know what? Let's do one fight. Reset mutations. We're gonna want disengagement. We're gonna want armadillo pack now, and we're gonna want. I think we actually do take networking, because Hokuto's bow will pierce the enemies and then they'll all take shared poison damage. Yeah. I like the rework to networking, because instead of having to have an arrow in the target, it's just enemies hit with the ranged attack, which is much better because, you know, if there's two enemies, one in front of the other, you have to kill one to mark the other one, so it wasn't really that effective. But networking here, I think is what we want. Because that'll apply it. Might as well throw Hokuto's away if you're gonna reroll the poison. So that's not necessarily accurate on this run. The owl attacks so quickly that we don't need poison to enable the Hokuto's bow synergy. The owl is shoot, 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 shoot. That's good enough to get the high value out of Hokuto's bow. Now, yes, you would like to have poison or fire with Hokuto's bow. It's not strictly necessary for this build, though. Even the Serenade on its own might be able to trigger Hokuto's bow once every half second, but regardless, let's fight the boss first. Then we will deal with continued re-rolling, because hopefully we can find another legendary and then figure out what we're going to do on the run. Just gonna chill, let them do it. There you go. I don't want to interrupt them when they're busy working. Dunk dunk. Dump the powerful grenade. Nah. Ba 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 ba. Zomkin, welcome. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Oh wow. Death Scythe? I mean, that's interesting. That's weird. I mean... That's my favorite. More friends. For the run theming, I love it because we get ghost friends, but the damage is like a quarter of the Assassin's Blade. It's really tempting though. We can create ghost friends in some of the levels. When we attack. We don't attack all the time, but you know, maybe now we will. Yeah. So we'd be getting rid of... I mean, we could get the Assassin's Blade up for like 500,000 damage. Test it. There's nowhere to there's no enemies to test it on. We just have to leave this behind. Unless I want to get rid of the parry shield and then equip that in the backup slot and then like swap to it later. Here's the thing, this is fine enough. Like it's okay damage. I can live with it. We're doing a lot of damage with the pets anyways, and the poison and the Hokuto's bow. You know, this is a drop in the bucket. The Assassin's Dagger is better for bosses, of course, but it is not thematic to the run, which I think is very funny. I think I'm just gonna take the Death Scythe. It's weird. It's definitely weird. God, the blade is so good though. It's not thematically appropriate for the run, okay? Now, we still have 300,000. Plus 80% damage on a poison target. We finally got one. Please, just poison, poison. There, plus 80% damage on a poisoned target. Double damage, plus 80% damage on a poisoned target. Okay, we might want to re-roll the owl, because right now I'm rolling double damage, but hey, we got it. That's what I was looking for. It's a little dangerous, a little dangerous, a little dangerous. Let's go to the castle, because I want to go to an easy biome right now. I'm a little scared. I'm a little scaredy. What video game is this from? I'm a little scaredy that. Oh, I really didn't want to re-roll one more time, specifically because of that, but I did it. I regret it. You know, maybe we can buy another owl at some point. That would solve this problem. The problem of going to die. Oh, please. First of all. Look, enemies don't live very long, at least. Hey, Dark Souls 3 enemy. I got a friend. Hold on. Enemies killed by the ghosts themselves become ghosts. It's not indefinite, it's just comboing ghosts. For some reason I thought the ghosts would also be indefinite, but that is not the case, I don't think. Now the real question is, when do I use this? Or when do I just instead be a little scaredy cat and never attack into enemies? I'm scared. I'm just scared because of the, you know, double damage, of course. There's gonna be a lot of, what I think I need to do is just make sure that I target select appropriately, you know? Just let the ranged things kill the particularly annoying enemies that are difficult for me to kill. Or just fire off an arrow whenever the hell you want. Well, let me grab that teleporter, I guess. I mean, the damage is really good. You know, I kind of Maybe we should keep the double damage and fight the Hand of the King? Then we can change it? No, get the teleporter. Thank you. We could probably do that. Hand of the King dodging isn't so bad. Dun 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 dun. I worry though, because it's not like this is the most damage I've ever done. What I'm really hoping is that he can just like fire a whole bunch of bombs and I'll just scoop him back with this parry shield. Thank you, ghosts. They did a good job there. I do not want to make that jump. Are you kidding me? Get him! Get him! Out of ammo. Oh, he teleported onto the ground. What the heck was that all about, game? Yeah, I'll do that. Why not? The malaise level has not been a concern, has it? Whoa! God, he's fast. Gotta love the help. The help has been nice. Good help is hard to find these days, but this help, good help. Rip. Aww. Really thought I was gonna be able to make at least a couple of ghosts here. I made one. La 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 la. Well, 5 and 5. 5, 5, 31. That's not too bad. Our scroll distribution has kind of dropped off a little bit. We started out very strong. We didn't have any excess scrolls for a while. I keep changing my phrasing regarding that. We didn't have any scrolls misassigned for quite some time. Unfortunately, now we're up to fighters. There you go. I still have a ghost? That's surprising. I haven't been doing anything. Double ammo and point blank for scythe is nutty. What does double ammo or point blank do for the scythe? JMA Tuna. Is there like a special synergy there? Because that feels like those should do nothing. Doubles the ghosts? What? Really? Really doubles the ghosts? That's interesting. I've never heard anyone say that doubles the ghosts, but that is kind of hilarious if that's how it works. Very glad that thing didn't hit me. I would have been annoyed. Barnacle Trap 9? Nah, not a friend build. You take that. Now, admittedly, I'm not really just utilizing the friends all that much sometimes, but goodbye, biters. It's not a friends-only build, it's just a friends build. Wait, why do I have biters? The bow? And serenade. You know, at this point, I think I'm just gonna have to accept that we have biters. Skills? Weapons. Well, we could still maybe get something. We're not gonna replace the shield, of course, but... $100,000 damage with crossbow. And no Hokuto's bow. No bow, no bow. All right. Let's get the heck out of here. Don't want the quick bow. Don't want the Sharknado. Excuse me. Thank you. Get one more scroll before we go. 33 in primary. It's not terrible. Yeah, I might keep the owl for the fight. I mean, we have disengagement, so we wouldn't die in one hit if we made a mistake. We have plus poison damage on everything else. I'll leave it for a second. We need networking anymore? What would we swap for this? No mercy. Now I am thinking ammo, just to make sure that we can keep that Hokuto's bow applied. Ranger's gear, Ripper, support, tactical retreat, tranquility. None of those are actually like any good for the run. I guess we can just like let it sit. I think we're fine. All right, let's do it. It's not like we need double ammo or point blank right now. What is it going to be used for? We don't have any ghosts even if it does synergize with them. All right, fire bow, roll past him, smack him a few times. RT. Okay, that's pretty good damage early. And he's dead. Thank you, Owl. Thank you, Sword. You did good, kid. Oh, God, I dropped my controller. Don't heal. Don't hold the heal. Hold on. Oh, God. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, I got it. I keep dropping it when I, like, try to, like, stretch my back and sit back up in my chair. Yo, that's 3 bosses flawless. That's real good. That's real good. We're gonna get another legendary. It's the katana. Deflects bullets. And suddenly, there was crying out, and then silence. Goodbye, katana. Millions of Dead Cells pro gamers screamed, "No! The katana! What are you doing?" I don't care. I don't like the katana. Next time a curse sword run. What I really should do is boss rush. I gotta do boss rush one of these days and actually get the outfits. Do I have a permanent shield? I am glowing. I'm absolutely vibrant today. Just had to wait for the serenade to come off a cooldown. I don't think I'm invincible. I think it's just a visual bug, but I wonder if it'll stay with us. It stays with us. I hope I am invincible. I mean, that'd be perfect. Thank you, game. Ah, the mark isn't blocked. Thanks to the, oh, I found one! I saw it. I saw it! The mark isn't blocked by the shield, that makes total sense. It doesn't have to do damage. I'm like, how do shields work? Is it on hitbox with the shield? Like, if I get close to one of these saws? That was my shield. Oh, the shield broke. Sorry guys, I broke my shield. Funny part is that I think it broke because I parried and then rolled through it. If I hadn't have done that, we could have kept the shield. Oh, the book mages are absolutely trash on this run. That's so good. It's gonna be so easy to just get around them. Now, I already have a level 12 parry shield, so we don't need that. Multi-knock bow. It does do more damage than the Death Scythe, but it's not thematically appropriate. You know what I should have done? Picked up Wish. Let me see what's in here. I mean, that's thematically appropriate for the poison damage, but it is 102,000 DPS, but screw it, I'll keep the scythes. Hold on. Ah. We'll do a freaking summoner run. Whoa, yeah. Extra jump 75% and +4. Okay, so now we're up to 36. The only thematically approved thing now would be Leg Hugger. Well, I already have 2 skills though. It would have to be like another weapon. What other weapon can we pick up in this game that's thematically appropriate for a summoning build? The answer is, I don't know, okay? Thank you. Dude, one extra. Hey, come here. One extra. I don't know what I was gonna say. One extra something. Manook, welcome. Howdy, good luck, 5BC. Manook, this might be one of the easiest runs I've ever done of 5BC. It's been nothing but incredible. I think I just skipped a lot of the tower. Did I get the key though? I don't know. Whoa, no. I don't want to get hit. Hello. Actually, I think we skipped actually none of the tower. Actually. Scream. Come on, ghosts. Let's go in. Let's go say hi. 22%. Aw, we're up to 5 on the off color. Disappointing. Disappointed! I didn't pick up the key. Where was it? Gosh darn it. I never remember which one has the key. Is it the bird elite or the other one? And where the heck is he? It's down here. We even have biters. You know what? What's interesting about this run is that the biters haven't been an issue because everything just dies so quickly to everything else that we have. Ow! Okay, that time I did take a hit, but we'll heal. Like, normally when I don't like biters, it's because the enemies aren't dying fast enough, and so the biters end up taking aggro, but if the enemies don't even have time to shoot because they're dead, turns out, makes it very easy. Oh, and we're getting so many familiar friends. Let's go kill this elite with our familiar friends. Now I have Big Bird on my side. And my bird. Oh, that is not a platform. All right, done with this side. We don't even need to be killing all these enemies, it's just fun. And let's climb the tower again. Wish those doors were reversed. Let me open the outside one so I have a shortcut. There we go. Like, I don't even have to, like, think. I just jump. Ah, that guy's still alive, unfortunately. Let's go kill the birds, and we'll go heal, and then we'll leave, because we are done. A legendary petroglyph. Just at the end of the run, the final enemy, the elite bird duo, twins. What do they give me? Petroglyphs. I don't know. Is that any good? Here's the thing, if we get hit once, we're dead. So it's not like Petroglyphs is gonna be able to build a lot of shield, I think. You know what, we should have maybe rolled gastronomy just for the bonuses before we fought. Whoa! Careful, lasers. Let me get out of here. Man, there's 4 food in this room? I just want out. Let me leave. There was nothing in the shop we wanted, right? Let's leave, let's get out. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm doing nothing is what I'm doing. I really don't want to take Petroglyphs though. Like, why would I want this? It has a one-hit combo right now. It's a ranged weapon, but we can't replace the bow, we're not gonna replace the owl, we're not gonna replace the serenade, and if we never get hit, we don't need Petroglyphs at all. So, you know, screw it. Goodbye. Abe, no! No, quiet. I understand the value of the Petroglyphs, I do. I just don't think it's correct for this run. Let's see. Plus damage on poison, plus damage and poison. Poisons, plus damage on poison. Sweet. Here, I am gonna take disengagement, we're gonna go ammo, and we're gonna go armadillo. Now I think we do want the ammo, just to make sure that we have enough charges on that bow. Could have done it earlier, but networking wasn't critical, but it's still a nice to have. Nice enough anyways. Where's the fight? It's right in front of you. I wonder if the owl's gonna take time traveling from arena to arena. We'll see. So what do we have? We have Y, RT. Good. Still here, huh? Next, I'm gonna have to reapply those buffs. That's okay. Thank you. Swap. Next. And he's dead. I think we just flawlessed every boss on this run. That might be like the best run I've ever had. Owl, Serenade, pretty damn good legendaries that showed up. I had to throw many away. That was fantastic. Just a solid run top to bottom. That's why I love the Nerves of Steel and the tactics and Bakuto's bow and Alchemic Pistol, even though Alchemic Pistol wasn't really a very big component of the run. The parry shield. All like my favorite equipments. Well, the Owl's not my favorite, but it worked totally fine for this one. Killed with a parry bomb. Good run, dude. Owl best trinket, says Arcatraz. Even the Owl. The big problem with the Owl is that if you ever get hit, it disappears for a while, which is usually when you need the Owl, but if you never get hit on bosses, then you at least get that continuous damage. But the Owl is extremely risk-reward. If the Owl disappears because you got hit, you're likely to take more damage because you don't have the Owl anymore. But that was a very good run. And for now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Dead Cells.